Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, $25. $25 to go in here and see what they have plant wise at the Dollar Tree. Because why not? Right? Vibes are always really country when you come inside of a Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's just my Dollar Tree, but it's just real country, real stick, you know? Glass bowls for only $3. And y'all know I'm into the liquor right now. These will be so ideal. This longer one, I feel like could be used for my alocasia because they love being in tight enclosed spaces. And for only $3, this is the biggest one they have for 5. And these are heavy glass. Like, this isn't like that cheap, really thin glass. It's that thick, good glass. They have more vases, more of like the little oblong shaped ones, but I'm really only interested in more of the square short. I feel like for your Hoyas, 125, and you can see your root systems growing. I do know that the problem does come of drainage, but cross that bridge when I get there, I guess. Even this whole bag right here for just $1.25 of stones. And like these are like the natural, and they even have, I see down here they have the white. The only thing with the white, I look at the bag to make sure they're not painted white because those chemicals I feel like would ruin, but I don't see that they're like painted. Like these are actually the stones. I would cop this if I was into topping off my soils with the rocks. Like, you know how that look? They be doing that like at Home Depot. I like this one because it has like the bottom part, like as opposed to the square, it has like the lip. I actually like that. It feels more like a cup, but it can for sure be used for plants. They only have that one, which is crazy. They have no more of those. I did see over here, oh, they're like all clinging around. I did see over here that they had seeds and more of those garden nursery pots over here. So let's make our way. And then look, the rattan basket's $5 with the wicker, and it's like a strong bottom. These are such a steal for cover pots. They had black. These are a little bit smaller, but they're still cover pots with the mesh for $3. They have white, and they also had gray. The all black bird feeder, even though it is plastic and it does have a hook, like a S hook at the top to hang from the tree, hose. They wanted $5 for this. Not a hose. What is this? This is the attachment, and it also has the different settings. And the clicker seems smooth. A solar power LED light. This was the last one. These did look picked over, but solar power for $5. I thought this was so stinking cute to go like in the garden, and it's just charged by the sun. They even have these hooks, and they're like bells. I thought this was nice for $5. And then here we have the lanterns and even the $5 plant stands in like really bright colors, and they seem to be metal. Like they seem pretty sturdy. Up here, I do see these really huge planter pots, and they're self-watering for only, what, $5? And I know I can take the top off, but you would just water that spout, and then it would bottom water. That would be really good for, like, your big pots. Welcome signs, things to, like, decorate if you have, like, an outdoor garden. Things to these lanterns I thought were really nice. You can do terrarium because you could just top it off with a cork, like a cork stopper, and then have like a really nice terrarium in the lantern. Knee pads. Oh no, they're outdoor cushions, but I would use it as a knee pad for like when you're outdoor gardening. Even over here, they had garden tool hook hangers and the shepherd's hook. This part goes in the ground, and then you would use a hanging planter, and it would just kind of swing in the wind, but like staked. They had this broom, but then the broom had no bottom part. I was really confused by that because what am I going to do with that? It literally doesn't have anything on the other end. Like, literally nothing. This here, 6-inch and the 12-inch pots are such a steal. And they come in a pack of 6. They have drainage hole and they only want 125. They also have the 4-inch pots in a pack of 12 and they only want 125. I do wish these were clear, but beggars can't be choosers. A DIY or like a easy terrarium situation if you want to raise the humidity. The 3 pots that you could do, I do feel like for 125, I do wish this had drainage holes, but I do see the holes. Like you could just take a drill and drill them out, and then it'll give you proper drainage without having to have a liner pot in these. And they seem to have a lot of colors: the gray, the blue, the tan, and that's it. They have trays, which is in a pack of 6. And these are only 125. I feel like I keep showing you 125, and they also have the big saucers, pack of 3. I feel like both of those should have came in a pack of 6, but self-watering pots, these are plastic, and the bottoms of these, I'm pretty sure, yep, just comes right off and has really good drainage. This would be really good if you have like a really big established Hoya, because you can just take that drainage off and like dump the water, clean it out, check your roots, and put it right back. And it's actually really seamless and cute for 125. Blue, tan, and I also had a like gray, like a muted color. Solar power LED lights to go outside in your garden. I love these lights, honestly. They add such a vibe. Down here, I feel like on this side, they had a few more things underneath these shepherd hooks. And on these garden gnomes, so stinking cute with the moss hat. This one, he has like a bird feeder. And this one is just a guy with a shovel and a plant pot. Literally me. They also have seeds, but they look mad picked over. But I feel like I kind of want to go down here because I see a little bit more things to garden with before it turns into like the artificial flowers. They even have the green. Y'all know green is my color. 125. I like the green. It's like a really rich green too, for sure. Okay, let's go down. Even these are okay. They also don't have the holes, but they still do have the perforated, so you can just drill them out. Down here, I thought that I saw like hummingbird food, but I didn't. They have rakes, like handhelds if you want to have some tools. And these are metal with like plastic handles, which is actually decent for 125. Self-watering bulbs. I like the glass one. That one is plastic, but will still definitely do the trick. I like to use those when you go on vacation, just knowing that your plants still have water when you come back. Gardening gloves for 125, and they also had different varieties, the lemons, the blue, and the leaves. The seeds were 4 for 125, dill, cucumber, basil, and lettuce, and onion. Honestly, I'm going to get all of these because I can give it a go. And why not? Especially the lettuce. If I can grow lettuce, y'all can't tell me nothing. I can grow lettuce. I can grow lettuce. Aw, the wind catcher, the rainbow flower. Aw, I remember these when I was a kid. 125. I feel like I keep showing y'all the price, and like literally everything's 125. Let's blow this popsicle stand. That was a really good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you when I see you. Bye.